The Joe Rogan Experience.
And you get to tour. Like, I got to go on tour. I got to go to Malaysia to do comedy.
What was that like?
Fucking lit. Like,
Lit?
they were... I did this whole Asia tour, and I was like, Malaysia is of all the countries I did, because I did Hong Kong, and I did Japan, and there was one more, and I'm blanking on it. Oh, Singapore. And of all of them, I had not been to Malaysia. I'd been to the others, and I had less context for Malaysia. I knew some of my clothing was made there, and I knew that we ship a lot of our recycling there, or try to, but I had no context. And it's interesting because you're there, and everyone is in a hijab, and they're Asian. So that's like, you don't see that a ton.
Really?
Yeah, because they're all Muslim.
Muslim Asians. Do
And-
they look like Asian, like Japanese or Chinese?
Yeah, like Asian.
Wow.
And they were just, the crowd was on fire.
Really?
I thought it was going to be super conservative and weird. I made fun of the Chinese a little bit. They were like, yes! And they just went nuts. And they were awesome. And I just remember thinking, like, and some people are expats, but a lot of them were just full-on Malaysian. And it's all because of Netflix. And I was like, it's so special to have your comedy. I'm going to go tour in Russia. Like, places that you have no real context for are feeling your heart, and they're understanding what you're saying, and it's resonating with people that are nothing like you.
You're going to tour in Russia?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's heavy.
I'm going to Europe. Like, it's just cool. And then they know other comics. Like, they
Right.
know who you are. They know who other people. And it's just, it's this secret, it's this like language, it's this community that you and I are members of, and people all want to be part of it.
Right.
Because people want to feel seen and heard, and that comedy validates that weird voice in your head. And it lets you know that you're not alone. And for so many people that feel alone, it's so powerful to feel like you're being seen and that somebody understands you. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's so important to have so many different kinds of comedy, different shapes and colors, just so people can choose who they resonate with.
Right.
I'm never going to be able to reach everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Touring in Russia is going to be a trip. Schultz just did that.
I'm going to ask Bert Kreischer for tips.
Did Bert work over there? Well, he
No,
did
but the whole machine thing?
Yeah. He'll tell you how to get drunk on a train.
Yeah.
But Bert can tell you how to get drunk anywhere.
I got a letter today. I'm going to Vietnam, and
Whoa.
it was in bold. And I've been to Vietnam before, like for funsies, but it was in bold, and it was like this, like written out, like imprisonment will be issued. There will be no jokes about, do not mention Vietnam War, Vietnam, like all these things.
What?
And I legit was like, I do mention the Vietnam War. So just please remind me day before not to have that one joke. It's not a joke about the Vietnam War. It's in there as part of the setup. But some countries, like you do military shows, they have like a no burden list. Like there's certain things you can't say, when you do a military show.
Yeah.
You can't make like drug jokes. Please don't make fun of the president, which I get. And some countries are like, no fucking joke. Do not say it. Like,
So
you're dead.
they wouldn't let you joke about Vietnam. You
I
can't even
got it
say
this
sorry.
morning.
Sorry about all that.
I feel like I could, but then like try explaining context to someone
Right.
that just wants you in jail.
Yeah.
I was going to China. I did Hong Kong, and I had Beijing, and they canceled it to honor, so random, the Tiananmen Square massacre, which of course should have been honored prior, but it wasn't. And they canceled all comedy. Not that there was a ton across the land. And so, but
They canceled all
they canceled it. And it's just a thing where we're very lucky in this country. You can say whatever you want. Your rights end at your neighbor's nose, but that freedom is totally not to be taken for granted.